Hello, hello, my beautiful aquas. Mm, mm. Excuse me while I get this water in. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Friday? Yes, yes, absolutely. Love day. Yes, Venus day. Absolutely. And Venus is in full effect. Um, this is what I'm feeling today, my love. I'm feeling a lot of communication coming in, okay? Threes all over the place. Okay? I'm sensing a deep uh, sense of revealing. Um, someone has something important to express to you, okay? Um, and May 2nd is just setting it up, okay? Now, my love, let me tell you, I am have had some technical difficulty the last few days with uploading my videos. Okay, so I do want to apologize for that in advance, although I had nothing to do with that. Okay, however, these messages are timeless, um, and you know, therefore you want, if they land in your path, right? So just know that, I tend to get messages. Um, Sometimes, I never really know the timing. Okay, I think none of us really know the timing, right? So when we receive these messages, they're here for your guidance, all right? And only take what resonates with you, okay? All right. So here we go. Let's see what else. What else? Thank you for my new subscribers, and thank you for those who are returning. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. Um, I truly appreciate um, you sticking with me. Okay. Please take time to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Is how it helps it grow. It is how the messages are getting out there. Um, okay. So thank you again. I invite you all to take 3 deep breaths. Here we go. Pretty intense energies, my love. Okay, pretty intense energies. Um, Now is the time. I mentioned it before. Now is the time. Now is not the time. Okay, to be doubtful. Okay, it's not the time to um, have negative self-talk. Okay, um, Spirit wants you to be clear as this communication. Either you're expressing it or someone is expressing it to you. Be clear with the universe what your desires are. Okay, um, get in alignment. Get in alignment. Okay. um, all right, my love. Yeah. Dealing with some ascension symptoms, are you? I know I am. solar flares was coming in pretty strong yesterday, and I was feeling it in the crown chakra. Um, and it's more than likely it's what was uh, interfering with my video uploads and things like that. And so, yeah, it actually took too long to upload. Just way too long. Um, so again, I apologize for that. So what I'm doing is I am getting ahead of these videos. Okay, so be on the lookout. All right. So yeah, how these solar flares affecting you? They really came in really, really strong. Okay, real strong. And so it may affect your blood pressure. It My blood pressure is fluctuating. Okay, so stay hydrated. Very important to stay hydrated. Okay. Um, yeah. So that is all right, love. See, here we are. Spirit is asking you to hold your vision. 1551. Hold your vision. Don't lose sight. What I say now is not the time to have self-doubt. Not at all. Mere manifestations and abundance of money and dreams and visions and prosperity is at hand. So there's no time to play around. Focus on the good and maintain concentration on the outcomes you desire. Thank you, Spirit. Have a seat. Spirit is here at the table having a seat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, it's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. Okay? Put all your effort into it. Again, when I say that, I always put your back into it. Okay? Put your back into it. You have such a beautiful and courageous and brave spirit, Aquarius. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Hold your vision. Mm. What is destined for you is here for you. It's here. Okay? There's, you know, the um, it's almost here. No, it's here. Scratch. It's almost here. It's here. This energy is here now. I was out reflecting at the beautiful moon last night, and I was thinking about, um, and this is not any boasting or bragging or anything like that. It was just a realization, and you may be coming to a lot of those realizations. And for me, it's like I have literally had all my prayers answered. Literally. I went and I was thinking, and it brings tears in my eyes because it's so overwhelming. It was like I could not think of one thing, not one, not one thing in my entire life that Spirit did not open the doors to. So hold your vision. I have a big truck outside, okay? So I apologize for the noise. Hold your vision, my love, okay? There's no time for self-doubt. The things that were supposed to happen in your life happen for a reason, okay? Because people are only here for a season. We have to understand that. Not everybody is meant to stay forever. That word forever is huge. I tell you, there's only a few things in this life that's constant. Okay? And one of them is God. Okay? He is constant. He doesn't change. Okay? So just know that. let me go. Let me go on with this. Let's get a message from the universe. Okay? Let's see what other messages we have. Hold your vision. Prosperity is up here. Okay, so you probably with these energies again, y'all feel these emotions, let them rise up, let them come in. Okay. And my deceased spouse came into this, early as soon as I sat at the table. Okay. As soon as I sat at the table. So the spirit guides and angels and ancestors. I was like, man, I have so much love. I have so much love. I have so much love in the spirit realm. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The spirit wants you to believe it. It may be unbelievable to some, but believe it. I believe it. One card, spirit. Oh, one card. Anything in this deck that we need to know, spirit. Yeah, believe it. Believe what you know. And what spirit's showing you. Okay, one last shuffle, spirit. One last shuffle. Thank you. This is your validation, my love, that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. The blessings are coming. You know, this is this here. Okay, pay attention. Listen up. Listen up. This is what's coming, okay? This is what's here. All right? This is what is here. It's in the energy. That's why Spirit wants you to focus on the good right now. 111, focus on positive outcomes, positive thinking. Okay? Remember that I call it the 3-second rule. And when you're in the moment and you realize that negative thought and feelings, change it. Speak back to it. Okay? Rebuke it. Speak back to it. Because whatever that negativity, that's not what Spirit has for you. That negativity is not what Spirit has for you. Spirit has your abundance and manifestation. Spirit has money coming for you. Your dreams and visions are coming for you. All that rebuke it. Mm-hmm. I had to get me one of these because I just wasn't getting my water in, y'all. I had to get me one of these. I had to get me one, especially again with this energy. Okay, I mean it's like, all right, time to pull out the big jug. Time to pull out the big jug. All right, let's see what Spirit has for us in our revolutionary repair and growth. can't turn it around that way. So we'll just do it. I guess on the bottom of the split the deck. Self-care. All right. Don't forget your self-care. Should be a priority. Okay. Make self-care a priority. You know, it's amazing how many people do not do that. They do not do that. And the reason why I say that is because I um I have I am a distributor. I sell my own CBD bath line. Okay, and I have these wonderful honey oat, honey oatmeal and milk with CBD bath bombs. And it's amazing how many people do not take the time for themselves to just sit in the tub and just relax. Okay? Just relax. Light some candles and just relax. I'm telling you. Take that time for yourself. Okay? It'll do you a world of good. It'll do you a world of good. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Carve it out for yourself. You're worth that. You're worth that. Most people figure, you know, the only time they get in the tub or shower is basically mostly the showers because they have somewhere to go. They have somewhere to do. It's not about relaxing. It's not. One more shuffle here. Yeah, it's not about relaxing. What do we need to know for the beautiful sign of Aquarius? Yeah, it's all about let me get in and get out. Splitting the deck, your intuition and wisdom. All right, my loves, honor your innate ability to see physically and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. We were just talking about that. Okay? So, when you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts, okay? So, if you're, you know, Spirit is suggesting that you take some classes, um, you know, listen to some podcasts, all right, journal, all right. Again, I have some wonderful journals also, so please feel free to comment. Where are the journals? Where can I get the CBD products? Okay. All right. So, yeah. And of course, if you're unfamiliar, CBD is a non hallucinogenic or uh, type of product. Okay. It's mainly for achy joints and um, pain and things like that. Help you to relax. Okay. There's no THC in these products. Just let you know with that disclaimer, okay? You know, the best thing, you know, to be informed is the best thing, okay? People and you know are misinformed about certain things, and then they go and they just start making assumptions about things instead of being informed. All right, we're going to pull a chakra card. Spirit is calling me to pull a chakra card. Yes, okay, they are upright. I'm glad to know that you can park there now at that tree. All right, so let me pull a chakra card. Get a beautiful sign of Aquarius. What is it that is activating now? Or what is it that we need to work on? What is it that is blocked that needs to be unblocked? Okay. You know what? Since you're giving me a difficult time. Ooh, dreams. Dreams, absolutely. You know, that's what this energy is definitely doing for some of us. Your dreams may be heightened at this time. Okay? A lot of crown chakra going on there. Like I was mentioning, man, those headaches, and this energy, the pressure. Okay. Um, yeah, that's what this cosmic energy is. It's built of pressure, built of energy. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, a lot of what we can do is um, work on our higher crown chakra. Um, let's see, that is your soul star chakra. Work on that. Okay. There are some meditations that you can do. It's I say, what is it? 6 inches, I believe, is how it's described above the crown chakra. Okay. We have chakras all over our bodies, y'all. Okay. All around us. Okay. And our um, that that chakra, like I said, is above the crown chakra. You can do meditations for that, okay? To ease and help ease the transition. It's like I like it as a buffer. I use it as a buffer. Okay? Um, for when this cosmic energy is coming in. All right? Because for some it can be quite very painful. Um, so a good way of doing that is to meditate on those chakras. Let's take a deep dive before I go any further. 26, that's 8. All right, abundance, baby. Abundance, baby. 26. Yep, and then that falls on page 80. So we just got 80. I mean, we just got 80. Page 80. I really have. All right, guys. I love this card so much. At the beginning of the reading, I was talking to you about how I was out reflecting and, with the moon. And it actually looked just like this. It did. It looked just like that. And, and I was talking to Spirit about dreams. I was talking to Spirit about dreams and the fact that this card is pulled out today. And I did have a dream. Um, I dream. However, I don't always remember my dreams. Spirit only lets me remember what I need to remember. Okay. I'm highly protected in my sleep, which I am very much aware of. Okay. When we're sleeping, we're open, right? We're receptive to things. Okay. I'm highly protected when I sleep. Okay. I close down everything. uh, Candles. Okay, so for that reason, so I'm really, really led by my intuition more than anything. Okay, more than anything. So with that being said, and with these energies so your dreams may be more vivid at this time, is where I'm getting to. All right, you may be having more of them. Okay. So, with this card, it is a sign that your dreams are a big part of your journey at present. It is time to take a little more notice of your dreams, okay? So, be mindful of the type of dreams that you're having, all right? Journal them as well, okay? If you are able to remember them, journal them, all right? Because it'll help you to be able to go back and reflect. It gives you a timeline of things that are happening in your life, um, okay? So it is time to take, a little bit more notice. Currently, your soul is guiding you and offering you messages through this medium. You may like to start a dream diary to remember your dreams and keep track of the messages you're receiving. Okay? It is easy for your soul to talk and communicate through our dreams because our minds experience less interference compared with our waking state. This is very, very true. And this is what I mean. That's what I was talking about, being the unconscious part of it. Um, but I've never really been a dreamer. Okay. Um, so with that being said, it's not something that I harp on a lot. Um, because I have other spiritual gifts that I can use. Okay. You know, it's like, I'm telling you, when one, it's like, it's like when a person is blind, their other senses are heightened. Okay. So think of it like that. Think of it like that. All right. So the answers you have been seeking are showing themselves very clearly in your dreams. So take the time to discover them. Meditation helps with that as well, my love. Okay. So this card can also represent um, the dreams you wish to create in your waking world. So dream big. Use whatever it is that you can. So whatever it is you can. Okay. A manifestation board. Writing things out, speaking, your affirmations and your dreams out loud, all of those things. And take note of the things that present themselves in your reality. Okay? We are all co creators with the universe, and it is our birthright to manifest our dreams and desires. Know that you are worthy to receive abundance from the universe, and that it is time to weave your dreams into reality. All right, spirits wants you to, be confident in knowing that dreams do come true. Okay, and hey, I can contest to that. I can contest to that. You know, Again, spirit has answered all of my prayers. Okay, you know, all of my manifestations have come into reality. Okay? And they can for you too. So with this card, take a snapshot and we're going to say this affirmation. I receive profound wisdom and guidance in my dream state. I manifest my heart's desires and dreams into reality. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Again, I receive profound wisdom and guidance in my dream state. I manifest my heart's desires and dreams into reality. Once more, I receive profound wisdom and guidance in my dream state. I manifest my heart's desires and dreams into reality. Oh, my love. Spirit wants you to plant the seeds of your dreams into the soil of positivity. Nurture them with belief and water them with love. Soon your dreams will be showering you with showering your life with the most wonderful love and joy. Third eye chakra, dreams, crown chakra are all being activated. Okay? All right, all right, all right. So that you can allow the beautiful light to come through. Okay? Allow this light to come through you, come to you, and through you. Thank you, Spirit. Allow this light to come to you and through you. Speaking of light, let's grab the Work Your Life Oracle deck and see what messages are in this deck. Okay. Ooh, Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay. Have you answered your deepest calling? Okay. You right now, again, right now is the time where you should be receiving that information. Okay. Deep dive into this one. Here we go. Work your light oracle. Okay, and this part showed itself to me. How are you being called to step up and lead? That and that goes along with have you answered your deepest calling? You know, as Aquarians, we are being called to step up and lead. We are the leaders, so we're being called to do that. We're being called to shine our light, to step into our power, to become the person we came here to be. Yeah, let's take a deep dive into that priestess. Okay, my loves. Absolutely, Spirit is backing it up. You are here for a reason, my love. You are being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soulful life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gift. Let me make sure y'all see that. Okay, sorry about that. To your greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have toward answering a call, the more important it is for our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Okay? So be open, all right, to receive. This is the time for that. I cannot express it enough. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and so are you, Aquarius. So, have you answered your deepest calling? That's a question for you. Okay? That's a question for you to answer. If fear is the gatekeeper, release fear. Okay, that goes along with self-doubt. Okay? So release that. High priestess, how are you being called to step up? What is it that brings you joy? What is it um, that brings you happiness? Um, that your soul, okay, that inspires you. That's what this card is saying. And they both have a beautiful pink, the pink um, higher heart chakra, okay, which is the higher heart chakra of compassion. All right, that's how we lead in our lives. We lead our lives with compassion for others, but having strong boundaries. Okay, so let's take a deep dive into this card. And then I do want to mention, with this card, um, it is an 11 card. So the door is open. Okay? The door is open for you to step through it. Okay? But just know that um, it is up to you, my love. So with the high priestess, how are you being called? Okay, she's a teacher. She's a teacher, right? The priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. Okay? You don't need to have it all together, my loves. No. That was a part of a message I heard earlier today. Is that some of us think, oh, I got to get my life right. Oh, I got to do this, and I got to do that, and I got to get myself clean, or whatever it is. Whatever it is. Spirit is not asking you to do that. All right? Spirit is just asking you, you know, to get in alignment. Okay? Um, we're not perfect. None of us are. Some of the most spiritual leaders weren't perfect, but they heard the calling. Okay? Um, so let your life be your message. No one wants to be a perfect angel anyway. Okay? I mean, do we? Ask yourself that. No one wants to be a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Absolutely. I mean, we've all made those mistakes and we will continue. Okay? But don't let the word mistake uh, put you in low vibration. Okay? Don't let that word mistake put you in low vibration. It's an opportunity to you reflect and gives you another opportunity to do it again and do it better the next time. Okay? Just like each day. All right? So it's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel alone sometimes, okay? But we can realize that we are not actually alone, that we are being called to make a difference, okay? To be a leader. The leader has courage, all right, to go first in stepping out. They shine a light on the path to others, to venture to work out who is in your tribe, all right? So again, how are you being called to step up and lead? How can you be the leader you wish you had? Hmm. So embrace these struggles, my love, okay? You know they're only temporary, all right? You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Absolutely. What did I mention earlier today? Um, most people are led by their dreams and they receive messages and intuition or insight through their dreams. Okay, for me, it's more through my intuition, it's more through a feeling that I have. Spirit wants me to learn to trust myself and what I feel. Okay, and then they'll give me other little bits and pieces of nuggets, and I, bring it all together for the collective. Okay? That is what I do. All right? Okay, so let's pull one more card. Oh, okay. I hear Spirit saying do a clarifying card. One or two of those. Okay. Let's do that. And then we'll do our abundance card and we'll wrap it up. All right. So yeah, how are you being called, my love? And it's usually, you're being called most likely to do the things that you enjoy doing. Okay, using the gift, using the gifts that God gave you. Okay, and this is your validation that everything is working out, everything in your favor. All right, it's all coming into fruition. Hold that vision. Don't let it go for nobody. Keep those distractions at bay. Okay. That doesn't mean that you don't take time out to have fun. All right. It doesn't mean that. All right. But don't get carried away, and lose sight of what your goals are. All right. Okay, Spirit, what do we need to know? Thank you. All right, 2 cards here. All right. I'll take the one on the top and then we'll read the one on the bottom. Answers are unfolding for you now. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. Okay. Make a change. Embrace growth, my love. Seek new paths and welcome transformation with an open heart. Okay. We are going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Hold your vision. Manifest the new. Embrace the change and envision your desires. All, blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. Embrace the changes and envision your desires, allowing the universe to align with your intention. Now that says it all. Oh no, this says it all. Okay. That is the energy for today. All right. That is definitely the energy for today. All right. Let's pull our Angel of Abundance card and let's call it done. Let's call it done. Let's call it a done. Sometimes I can shuffle these bad boys. Sometimes I can't. All right, good. That's okay. Yeah, we don't let it get us. We don't. All right, I hope this message is resonating with you as we begin to wrap this up. All right. Whoa. Only one, Spirit. Only one. All right. Thank you. A raise or promotion. A raise or promotion. Congratulations, my love. What I tell you. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. You did it. 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 Congratulations. Pat yourself on the back. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Okay? Absolutely. Oh my God, you guys. Thank you for joining with me today. What a beautiful and inspiring reading. Yes, I just love when spirit comes through. Um, Learning to go with the flow, trusting my own intuition and guidance. Um, yeah, yeah, I like it. I hope you do too. All right. Thank you for joining me and spending your lovely energy with me. I hope you were able to receive mine and return. All right. Sending you limitless love and light. Mwah. TTL, have a wonderful, blessed day.